California's 25-day republic. In June 1846, the sleepy town of Sonoma, California became the stage for one of the strangest uprisings in North American history, the Bear Flag Revolt. It began when a group of about 30 American settlers, frontiersmen, and adventurers, frustrated by Mexican rule and emboldened by whispers of U.S. expansion, decided to declare California independent. Their leader was William B. Ide, a farmer with little military experience but plenty of determination. Alongside him was Ezekiel Merritt, another settler who helped rally the men.
The rebels' first bold move was to arrest General Mariano Guadalupe Vallejo, the Mexican commander of California's northern forces. Vallejo was awakened in the middle of the night at his home in Sonoma. Ironically, Vallejo was not hostile to the Americans. He had long believed California would eventually join the United States, and even welcomed the idea. Yet, despite his friendliness, the rebels imprisoned him, fearing that his influence could rally Mexican resistance. Vallejo was sent to Sutter's Fort, where he remained in captivity for weeks. To symbolize their new nation, the rebels stitched together a crude flag. It featured a star, a grizzly bear, and the words, "California Republic." The bear was so poorly drawn that many thought it looked more like a pig, earning the nickname Pig Flag. Still, it flew proudly over Sonoma, marking the birth of the short-lived California Republic. The revolt was peculiar in many ways. There were no major battles, only arrests, intimidation, and symbolic gestures. The settlers were not professional soldiers. They were farmers, hunters, and drifters. Yet they managed to seize control of Sonoma and declare independence. Meanwhile, John C. Fremont, a U.S. Army officer and explorer, lurked in the background. Though he never officially led the revolt, his encouragement gave the settlers confidence and blurred the line between rebellion and U.S. military action. Mexico's response was minimal. Already weakened by the larger U.S.-Mexican War, 1846 to 1848, Mexican authorities had little capacity to suppress the uprising. Within weeks, U.S. forces arrived in California, and the Bear Flag was replaced by the Stars and Stripes. The California Republic had lasted only about 25 days. The legacy of the revolt lived on in unexpected ways. The crude bear flag became the model for California's modern state flag, though the bear was later drawn more realistically. Vallejo, despite his imprisonment, went on to play a role in California's transition to U.S. control, and the original bear flag itself survived until the 1906 San Francisco earthquake, when it was destroyed in the fires that consumed much of the city. The Bear Flag Revolt remains one of history's strangest independence movements, a rebellion born from a homemade flag, a midnight arrest, and a handful of settlers who declared a republic that vanished almost as quickly as it appeared. It was less a war than a symbolic gesture, yet it helped pave the way for California's annexation and eventual statehood.